Campfire's burning, campfire's burning, pile on timber, flames are leaping, and townsfolk are sleeping.
Hello, I'm Tracy from the Woodcraft Folk. Normally I'm at Tolpuddle Kids Field at this time of year. Big hello to Tim, Kaz, Bearcat, Wally the Clown. Hi to everybody, we're really missing you. So we thought we'd spend a little bit of time and show you some of the cooking activities we do while we're at camp. When we're at Tolpuddle, we don't do a fire because we're too near agricultural land. So respecting our neighbours, we tend to do arts and crafts, cooperative games and have other fun activities. So we're missing all the families and children who come and see us at Tolpuddle. But today the video is going to be about Campfire Cookery. When we go to camp with the Woodcraft Folk, we have somebody with a team of people who put together a menu, source our food, and we spend a lot of time thinking about food miles and ethical trading, and it's a really good discussion point for children and young people to think about where we are today with food banks and food poverty. But we also have a lighter side at Woodcraft Folk, and so every now and then we'll run an activity that's based on campfire treats, and I've persuaded my family to come out today and spend a little bit of time making some campfire treats and showing you our top favourites. I'm actually really lucky because I'm at Cudham Environmental Centre.
Flames are leaping, and townsfolk are sleeping. Campfire's burning, pile on timber, flames are leaping, and townsfolk are sleeping.
Hello, I'm just going to talk you through dampers. So the first thing we've done is just made a basic bread dough. Whatever kind of dough you like, doesn't matter, use whatever flour you like. If you want to treat yourself, use a mix. If you're not a brilliant baker, doesn't matter. So basically you want bread, flour, water. You can use a yeasted dough if you want, doesn't matter. So once you've made a dough of any kind, then you need to find a stick. We've got some lovely hazel here. It needs to be green wood so it doesn't burn. And the first thing you'll do is just take off the bark. You can do this with a camping knife, you can do it with a peeler, it doesn't matter. You just need to take the end off so you're through to some lovely fresh wood underneath, and then you're ready. So once you've done that, you then get a little bit of the dough. Don't be greedy, that's always my advice, because then you'll end up not being able to cook your dough. Roll it into a lovely sausage and start at the end. Put the dough on and wrap it round. Wrap it all the way around your stick, all the way round, and then press it on. You don't want it, it's very upsetting if it falls off in the fire. That's it. So then you've got a lovely fat sausage of dough on the end of your stick, and that will be ready to go in the fire. We've got some herbs here, and if you've got herbs laying around, growing, dried herbs, fresh herbs, whatever, just get a handful of your mix before you put it on. Put them in. I've done some there with some nice chives, a bit of herby bread, maybe a little bit of rosemary. Wrap that, roll it in a ball, make sure it's well incorporated, and do the same thing again. Wrap it round your stick. Hello, so we're back at the fire. Before we start, we just check with the children they understand fire safety. Lots of our young people are very used to working with fires, but if you're not, it's good to think about fire safety. This is a great position for working at a fire, holding your damper, because if you need to get up very quickly, you can remove yourself from the fire. So Scott's holding his too low, Isabel's holding hers too high. You need just to be above the white ash. Thank you guys. So we'll just hold it on the fire. It's really hot here. My face is getting warm already. We don't want to be in a flame, because if you're in a flame, you're burning. You just need slow cooking over the white coals, over the white ash. Hello, so about 5-6 minutes has passed and they started browning. So what we've done is pulled them out to a cooler area, find a cooler spot to make sure they're cooked all the way through. A nice way to test that is just to tap it like you tap a loaf of bread, and you can hear if it's likely to be cooked all the way through. So then put it back on if it's not. But these look a great colour. I think that fire was brilliant. Well done to the person who set the fire. So once you've got your damper and you've tested it and it sounds like it's ready, if it's ready, you just simply twist and it will come off. Brilliant. So there's a little bit of uncooked there, but that stays on there. Then you've got a really nice little pocket. And if you've done a sweet one, you might put some jam, some golden syrup, some sugar, some marmalade, lemon curd, all the lovely things you could put in there. If you're going with a savoury one, you could maybe, pop a piece of mozzarella, push that down into your damper. Got a few spinach leaves here. I'll have to sprinkle that, I think. Sprinkle some more different cheeses in. Cream cheese is really nice. Some halloumi. And then all you've got to do is enjoy. Cheers.
Campfire burning, pile on timber, pile on timber.
Ready, go.
Hello, I'm going to show you how to make one of our absolute favourites at camp, which is chocolate cake in an orange on the fire. So there's one we've done earlier, and what you'll end up with, as you can see, is a lovely sponge chocolate cake in an orange. So you get all the orange oil. It's really delicious. It's super easy. I'm going to cut a couple ready and then show you how easy it is. So the first thing you do is cut off the top, and then you are going to scoop out the middle. So I pass these to my two helpers. Have a go at those. So you just cut off little lid for the top. Okay, I'll leave you two to scoop those out, and then I'll show you exactly how easy it is. So have your orange, cut off the top and set that to one side, and then all you need is a spoon, and you're going to go round the edge and just take away the flesh from the pith and the white. So go all the way around, and every now and then just dig a bit out, put it in your bowl. You can squeeze it out, scoop it into your bowl. Oh, it's scooping it all over me. You keep going all the way around, and if you can start to see, you'll see it becomes a little bowl. So at camp we get all the children to have a go at doing one for themselves, and you get a really nice start to the activity because you get to eat all this lovely orange, drink the juice, and you just keep going all the way around. I'm not putting much pressure on, just making sure I'm not too hard so I don't break the skin, and then scoop it out into a bowl. And oh, I'm nearly there. As you can see, if you've had a little practice, it doesn't take very long. I probably have done hundreds of these in my time at camp. And then what will happen is you'll have an empty shell. So this one I did earlier, perfect. This one I've ended up with a little hole in the bottom, and all I do is get a piece of orange flesh and tip it in the hole. Okay, so once you've got your orange bowls hollowed out, what you need to do is find yourself a piece of silver foil. Take a piece of silver foil, pop your orange in the middle, and then pour in some lovely chocolate cake mix. It can be a brownie mix, it can be a favourite family mix. It doesn't matter what the flavour is. If you like vanilla sponge, put vanilla sponge in. We've got a chocolate brownie mix here. probably about halfway up the orange, and then remember you've scraped out the lid. Pop it on, pop that into the foil nice and tight, and then you'll sit that in the ashes to cook. Probably takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and you can eat the rest of your orange while you're waiting.
Here you can see the oranges have been placed in a nice warm part of the fire. They will take 10 to 15 minutes to cook. You can check after 10 minutes and then estimate if they need slightly longer than the 15 minutes. Here we can see the finished article. The oranges have been taken out of the fire and unwrapped. The children really like a hot chocolate with them around the campfire with all their friends. They truly are a wonderful treat.
Campfire burning, pile on timber, flames are leaping, and townsfolk are sleeping. Campfire burning, pile on timber, flames are leaping, and townsfolk are sleeping.
Campfire s'mores. This is where you toast your marshmallow over the fire, and once toasted you take your marshmallow and place it between two chocolate digestive biscuits. The heat from the marshmallow helps the chocolate melt, and it makes a nice gooey mess between the two chocolate biscuits, which children really enjoy. Please be aware, marshmallows can get really hot when they're cooked over a fire. Care should be taken when handling them. Children are reminded that they should wait for the marshmallow to cool down before eating it.
Campfire burning, pile on timber, flames are leaping, and townsfolk are sleeping.
Cheers! I hope you've got some ideas for cooking with your friends and family at home. We're really looking forward to seeing you at Tolpuddle in 2021. Woodcraft Folk will be back with our normal activities, games and crafts. But the only question now is, who's doing the washing up?